Right, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope. This is part three of my Atari VCS story, So, the Atari VCS, you know, it went into production, development, uh, early 2018, right? Now, what I mean by that early development, I mean, it was really just on the drawing board, trying to figure out exactly how to put together what materials, stuff like that. Now, before this, Atari showed off uh, prototypes, but these were just hard plastic. But it was to give a general idea of what it would look like and what it would feel like. Now, people jumped the gun when they saw that taking like, hold on a minute, this is a prototype and it doesn't even work. You know what I mean? Well, see, Atari have had to make contracts with other companies to help actually build the Atari VCS. Plex, Paraway, and Paraway. So everything was still being conceptualized. So they can't say anything without their say so, if you understand what I'm saying. Because this is their product and they don't want a potential um, 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 somebody else to grab hold of their designs and use it because Atari wants to make money from this Atari VCS, but most importantly, they want to release a brilliant product that will make Atari fans like myself happy, um, but ultimately to be successful. So all this takes time, and they can't just go out and tell people without knowing 100% sure themselves this is what they want to do. Now, the development of the Atari VCS, it wasn't easy. It was a long process, but in order for something to be manufactured properly and work properly, it takes time. Now, back in the early 2018, people just couldn't grip that. I mean, they couldn't understand that, and because of this, they start calling it a scam and this and that. Um, when Atari said nothing's finalized, and then they didn't use them exact words, but every time they show something, they said, "This is not the final product, still in development. This is just a rough idea of what we think it's going to be." But people couldn't understand that. And I'm talking people that say that they know the in and outs of console manufacturing, they know people behind the scenes that know what's going on. But that was all bullshit, because they're talking out their asses just to get views and subscribers on YouTube. When the reality is, Atari, it was in very early development, you know. But I believed back then, there were only few that believed, look, it takes time. Atari just can't say anything without knowing for sure that's the way it is. Because PowerA and Flex, they're working hard on this thing because this is the first of its kind, basically. The Atari VCS, a Linux mini PC. Nothing like this has been built before. Yes, you have fucking Linux style PCs, but nothing like this because this is an Atari product. It looks like an Atari 2600. It's different. So all it takes time to manufacture, but people were going crazy calling it the VCS a scam. And because these people have a lot of subscribers on YouTube, they started believing it also. But despite all this, we're the ones that matter, the Indiegogo backers, because we're the ones that are funding it. It's our feedback that we're giving to Atari, so them people at the time could say whatever they want to do what they want to do. It goes forward regardless whether they believe it or not or whether they like it or not. So this is what was happening, in the early days. So the Atari V6 was going to have a Bristol Ridge processor, which, look, I'm not an engineer, right? But to me that sounded good enough. But Atari says no, not good enough. We're going to use a Ryzen processor. So because of that, it was delayed. And instead of being launched in 2019, it was delayed. So because of this, scam. No, they wanted to make it more powerful, and yes, it was the right decision. But again, the haters and the people who didn't like this thing just couldn't accept that. And they were doing anything they could to drag Atari's name through the mud. Or the people that currently own and run Atari, their names through the mud. Now, before I end this part, I'll just say this. Fred Cheney, without him, there would be no Atari. And Wade Rosen, who is now the current CEO of Atari, is doing an amazing job. Everyone that works at Atari now are doing an amazing job, in my opinion. And full respect to them for making something that was thought to be impossible and getting so much hate actually came out and is awesome, in my opinion, the Atari VCS. So that's the end of this part. I'll go on to another part now in a minute. We can only do 5 minutes per video because of my phone here. So that's the end of this third part of my Atari VCS story. So take care and bye bye.